Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel. Ever wondered what the universe has in store for you right now? Today in this video, I'm diving into a reading and energy update for our amazing YouTube community. If you're looking to receive a more tailored message from today's reading, make sure to show some love by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. These simple actions help me tune into your vibes more precisely, guiding me to channel insights that speak directly to you and your current situation. Let's kick things off by shuffling the classic tarot deck. I'm curious to discover what the universe wants our collective to understand at this moment. Here we go. The Five of Swords appears upright. This card is sending a clear message about communication issues with someone specific. So, here's the scoop on this individual. Even though they might not be actively talking to you, their energy is definitely making waves in your life. You're probably sensing it like a weight on your shoulders. For some of you, this could be someone you had a falling out with or had a heated argument, leaving a lingering tension in the air. This could even be a former friend, a family member on a break, or someone you had a romantic entanglement with. I'm picking up on some vibes about this person. Their energy feels a bit shady, like they weren't completely honest with you when you were on better terms. It seems they may have manipulated things a bit. I'm hearing that those close to you weren't exactly fans of theirs. They might have warned you about them, or just didn't feel good vibes from them. This person seems to have put on a facade, acting one way with you, but hiding a different side beneath the surface. But here's the twist. Back then, you were hopeful and really wanted to believe in them. You craved that connection and found aspects of it genuinely appealing. Yet, underneath it all, there were subtle ways it was dragging you down. When you finally decided to cut ties, it was like a breath of fresh air. You instantly felt lighter, as if a burden had been lifted. Here's the kicker, though. While you might have thought they've moved on physically, energetically, they're still clinging on tight. Their thoughts and emotions are still reaching out to you, exerting an unseen influence that could be affecting you in unexpected ways. Here's a crucial insight coming through strongly. If you still have mementos from this person, like gifts, items, or even messages they've sent you, it might be wise to consider clearing them out if you sense a heaviness in your living space. For instance, you might notice a particular room feels dense or even experience a streak of bad luck. These objects could be carrying the lingering energy of that person, weighing down your own energy. This message is especially poignant for those who resonate with it. If you've been feeling uneasy in your environment or noticing physical symptoms in certain spaces, it could be linked to these remnants. It's recommended to remove items gifted or left by this person. Their current energy towards you might not be positive, and it could be subtly affecting you on a subconscious level. Again, remember, this message may not resonate with everyone. Only take it to heart if it feels personally relevant to you. Typically, I focus on delivering positive insights, but for those tuning in now, this could be a profoundly impactful message. Now, looking at the Six of Cups in reverse, it's urging you to let go of the past and turn your attention towards the future. This isn't just about one person. It's about various people and aspects from your past that might be tugging at your energy right now. They can sense on a deeper level that you're making significant strides in your life and evolving in positive ways. Consequently, they might be trying to latch onto your progress, hoping to benefit from your growth without putting in the necessary inner work themselves. It could be a way of avoiding their own healing or personal transformation by relying on the strides you've made in your own journey. Here's a powerful message resonating strongly. It's time to liberate yourself completely from the past. You're being urged to shed old versions of yourself, those outdated iterations that no longer reflect your current evolved and expanded state. Perhaps there were dreams, goals, or connections that once deeply resonated with a younger or less developed version of you, but now feel out of sync with who you've become. I'm sensing a focus on your living environment here. Some of you might feel a strong urge to tidy up, declutter, or even consider a move or travel to a new place. These intuitive nudges are significant. If you've been receiving such impulses, it's essential to delve into them internally, to understand what your intuition is guiding you towards. This internal exploration could unveil important insights about your path forward. Here's another message that's coming through, particularly for someone here. Your dreams are playing a significant role in your journey of releasing the past. You might find yourself dreaming about people from your past, old situations, or previous versions of your life. These dreams seem to be highlighting how you've outgrown those old spaces and circumstances. Now, looking at the Judgment card in reverse, it suggests that certain individuals from your past may appear in your dreams. These are individuals who have been resistant to learning their own karmic lessons. They could be caught in repetitive cycles, and their presence in your dreams might illustrate how they're stuck in lower vibrational patterns or pathways. These dream interactions could provide valuable insights into the dynamics of these relationships and their lingering impact on your life. I'm not entirely sure why this message is surfacing now, but I'll share more insights on it. I'm picking up that some of you listening may be having deeply symbolic dreams. Your third eye seems particularly active, communicating through these dream symbols, and perhaps through repeating numbers like 555, which could signify significant transformations unfolding in your life. Now, focusing on the energy of the reversed Queen of Cups, it suggests a presence of lower vibrational feminine energy. This could be someone linked to your past or connected to a specific person in your life. This individual may appear overly self-sacrificial or portray themselves as always giving, yet in truth, they exude superficiality. The word vain comes to mind. They might be more concerned with appearances than genuine depth. Additionally, the Four of Wands reversed indicates a reluctance or opposition to your happiness or potential reunions with certain individuals. They seem unwilling to see you experience joy that they themselves have struggled to attain. This dynamic could be playing out in your relationships or within your own emotional landscape, urging you to navigate these energies with clarity and awareness. There's an energetic effort from this person to undermine any potential reunion or joyful gathering. This might manifest as a feminine energy who consistently fails to share in your romantic happiness. Despite claiming to be supportive or caring, they seem unable to genuinely celebrate your successes in love. This behavior could signal their own struggle to achieve the happiness they see in you. If this doesn't resonate with a friend or someone in your life, it might relate to a karmic connection involving a divine masculine figure you're starting to engage with. In this dynamic, you would embody the divine feminine energy. Remember, these details may not apply to everyone, so take them only if they resonate. For those new to this space, it's important to understand that we all carry a blend of divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us. These messages might reflect your internal balance of energies or an external relationship or situation you're navigating. Here we encounter the reversed Lover's card. This karmic feminine, whether tied to you or to the divine masculine in question, appears resistant to the idea of you both coming together in happiness. This could be someone from the divine masculine's past, a friend, family member, or even a current connection of theirs. What's intriguing about this individual is their awareness of the depth of love between you two. They recognize it as a profound soul connection, one they themselves may not have encountered in their own journey. If this person is linked to a masculine figure you're romantically involved with, they might never have experienced the emotional depth and vulnerability that this masculine now shows you in his King of Cups energy. It's a unique dynamic where you're seeing a side of him that others haven't, which can stir up complexities in relationships and connections. This feminine experienced the complete opposite dynamic with this masculine. When they were together, he appeared very cold, detached, and emotionally distant. This was because, in her presence, he embodied the reversed King of Cups energy, contrasting with his current King of Cups energy with you. Karmic connections often mirror our unresolved patterns and issues. They interact with us on a lower vibrational level. Despite the intense attraction and chemistry that may initially seem enticing, these connections typically resonate with our wounded aspects. At a deeper level, these karmic connections serve a profound purpose. They provoke and bring to light our unresolved wounds so that we can ultimately heal and grow from them. Here's the scoop on karmic connections. Once we've healed the wounds and patterns that tied us to the other person, the connection often fades away. What once felt magnetic suddenly loses its pull because we've absorbed the lesson, and that particular soul contract has fulfilled its purpose. Here's another profound message for everyone. The idea of soul contracts and recognizing when they're still active versus when they've reached completion. In society, we're often encouraged to consciously choose who we welcome into our lives and who we distance ourselves from. Yet, spiritually, these connections operate on a deeper, more subconscious and energetic level. It's not merely a matter of conscious decision-making, it's about the unseen forces and energies that draw or repel certain individuals based on our soul's journey and growth. From a spiritual perspective, our meaningful connections in the physical realm often stem from active soul contracts. These contracts can range from fleeting encounters, like sharing a smile with a stranger who may be a soulmate from a past life, to more extended periods of interaction. Whether it's with a friend or romantic partner, these longer contracts involve teaching and mutual inspiration. However, once the lesson or exchange of energy is complete, these connections can shift. It may feel like the person exits our lives suddenly, or that the connection dissipates naturally. Each interaction serves a purpose within our soul's journey, whether it's a brief exchange or a more prolonged engagement. Some soul contracts endure for extended periods, often encompassing our significant relationships with friends, family, or romantic partners. These individuals are pivotal in teaching us profound life lessons. In cases where they are part of our soul family and share a similar core frequency, these contracts can span lifetimes, allowing us to continually learn and evolve together. Unlike karmic connections, which serve to teach a specific lesson and then fade away, soul-based connections, or those rooted in shared core soul frequencies, grow and strengthen over time. With soulmates or twin flames, the lessons they impart deepen our connection rather than diminish it. This ongoing attraction and deepening bond distinguish these relationships from fleeting karmic ties. As we shed layers of blockages and limiting beliefs, revealing our true core soul frequency, we resonate more deeply with soul-based connections. Take, for example, the Queen of Cups, reversed in this scenario. If this person is not connecting positively with the masculine presence in your life, they may be entrenched in lower vibrational energies, resisting their own karmic lessons. They may harbor jealousy toward the love you're experiencing because it's something they've never encountered themselves. In many instances, this could be a karmic feminine previously linked to the divine masculine now in your life. Their jealousy stems from seeing you receive a version of him they never witnessed during their own connection. This disparity underscores the unique nature of soul connections, how they bring forth aspects of someone that even they may not have realized existed. Your presence seems to evoke a side of this divine masculine that is unfamiliar not only to others, but also to himself. It's as if your influence is unveiling dimensions of him that are surprising and transformative, revealing depths he didn't know he possessed. Let's reshuffle the cards and delve deeper into the version of this masculine that you're bringing to light. What version of him are you revealing? You're uncovering a side of him that is confronting and releasing his deepest fears surrounding love and connection. Perhaps he was once avoidant, but now the powerful attraction he feels towards you leaves no room for evasion. There's a part of him that yearns to unveil his truest self, sharing secrets and vulnerabilities he's never voiced before, especially to anyone else. If there was a karmic feminine in his past, she likely never heard these intimate truths or witnessed this level of openness that he freely expresses in your presence. With the Four of Coins reversed, you inspire him to release people or things that hinder his growth towards his highest self. It's possible he's been influenced by negative forces, embodying what some may call toxic masculinity. This could involve toxic male figures in his life who spoke ill of women or engaged with him on a superficial level, contrasting sharply with the authentic connection he's forming with you. This masculine is discovering a deeper connection with someone who is more emotionally attuned and softer, whether in a platonic, romantic, or social context. He's realizing that those who used to connect with him from a rigid, cold, superficial place no longer resonate with him or draw his interest. Now, with the Knight of Cups reversed, another aspect emerges. You may notice a side of him that hesitates or feels apprehensive, particularly about the vulnerability of unreciprocated love or the fear of putting his heart on the line and facing rejection. Interestingly, despite these fears, he finds himself irresistibly drawn to opening his heart to you. However, there's also a concern about losing himself in this connection. It's ironic because this fear of losing himself never arose in previous relationships where he struggled to connect deeply. He maintained a strong sense of individuality, avoiding any risk of becoming too intertwined with someone romantically. In fact, it was often the opposite in his previous relationships, where partners or past connections might have found him distant, detached, or hard to connect with. Yet with you, everything has shifted. This masculine now sees you as someone who could completely captivate him, someone with whom he feels vulnerable enough to risk having his heart broken. Typically, he's someone who keeps strong barriers around his heart. To be frank, in those past karmic relationships, he wouldn't have been deeply affected if those women walked away or changed their minds. Their departure wouldn't have stirred much emotion in him. He remained largely unaffected. But with you, it's like he's experiencing emotions he hasn't felt before, suddenly aware of his own vulnerability and the potential to be hurt because his heart feels so tender towards you. He finds it challenging to maintain boundaries with you, whether it's how much he shares, the time he spends talking to you, or what he reveals. This is a stark contrast from his past, where boundaries were typically clear and enforced. You're also opening him up to spiritual beliefs and concepts he never considered previously. The reversed Five of Pentacles suggests that while he may feel he hasn't achieved all he hoped for in the material world, there's a simultaneous deepening of faith in spiritual matters, an aspect of growth that's emerged uniquely through his experiences with you and within this connection. These changes defy logical explanation but are profoundly transformative for him. Interestingly, even if this masculine has faced setbacks financially or in his career, there are now significant opportunities unfolding for him. I see a shift from the challenges depicted in the reversed Five of Pentacles, indicative of job instability and frustration, to the Ace of Pentacles, symbolizing new and substantial opportunities. Imagine the contrast. The Five of Pentacles shows pennies, while the Ace of Pentacles presents a large, significant coin. This shift signifies that he's leaving behind old patterns to embrace larger, more worthwhile prospects. This could manifest romantically, spiritually, and for many, even financially. Your connection with him, divine feminine, has profoundly impacted his life. On one hand, it has dismantled aspects of his life that provided superficial security. On the other hand, it's opening doors to powerful new opportunities that were previously inaccessible. These opportunities promise greater abundance, stability, and most importantly, a profound sense of happiness and fulfillment that has eluded him until now. Just being connected to you is profoundly impacting this masculine's life in more ways than just romantically. I see significant changes unfolding across various aspects of his life, his career, finances, and even his relationships within his social circle. There's a noticeable glow about him now, a newfound happiness that people around him are picking up on and even commenting on. Deep down, he acknowledges that this inner radiance is directly linked to his connection with you. To conclude this reading, I'll share a final message from the Rumi Oracle deck. The card drawn is Blood Angel, and I'll read a passage from the guidebook. In the midst of darkness, a brilliant moon appeared. Descending from the clouds, it gazed at me like a falcon seizing its prey, carrying me away into infinite space. I searched for myself, but found only soul, as my body dissolved in the tender embrace of love. The 9 spheres of heaven merged into that moon, as the vessel of my existence submerged in the sea of love. Rumi. This oracle carries a message of well-being and vitality, urging you to embrace new projects and practices that challenge and stretch you. The Blood Angel bestows upon you the energy needed to expand into the new directions life is leading you. The divine has infused your heart with the life force necessary to bring your dreams to fruition. As you grow and open up, your energy may become more unstable, feeling more porous or vulnerable than usual. But there's no need to worry, the guidebook reminds us. When opening up to receive more, one must first empty out what has been, making room for new energy to flow in. You have outgrown what was, and it no longer satisfies your soul. It might not always feel effortless, but through embracing trust in the divine, in yourself, and in the unfolding of life's grand design, you'll find yourself imbued with a profound sense of connection and purpose. The Blood Angel beckons you to welcome the brilliance of life, allowing it to course through you and radiate your divine light into the world with even greater abundance. As we conclude this reading, remember that you're never navigating this journey alone. You're enveloped in abundant support from the spiritual realm, your guides, ancestors, and the higher selves of those who deeply care for you. Even the masculine energy reaching out to you across time and space underscores the deep bond you share. Have faith in the divine timing of events and trust that everything is unfolding precisely as it should. Even during moments of solitude, recognize your resilience, feel cherished, and acknowledge that you're exactly where you need to be on your path of self-discovery and empowerment. As we say goodbye for now, I'm sending each of you loads of love and light, filling your journey with blessings and guidance. If you found value in this reading and want more, engage with this content by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Share this message with anyone who might need comfort and inspiration. And if you're enjoying this content, consider giving a super thanks. It really helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Thank you all for joining me on this journey of discovery and growth. Until we meet again, may you be blessed with courage, clarity, and unwavering faith in the beautiful journey ahead.